All right, right about now, like I said at the onset of the show, we want to bring on somebody near and dear to the show, right? Americana, straight from the Americana, MJ! All right, it's going down. Playa T, that's me doing it real big. I'm sitting here with MJ, man. Not a survivor, the survivor. And we'll get into that in a minute. But right now, we want to talk about her cafe in Slavic village, the Americana, right? Now, a cafe is more from the older times, where people, it was a gathering spot for socializing, for people to converse and ideas and whatnot.
Right.
And so are you trying to relate back with those times, and are you bringing modernization to it? And if so, how?
Well, actually, I have been told, well, why don't you go visit these other coffee houses? You know, they're so fancy or nice or whatever. And I say, why should I be any different than what I am?
Right.
I am an eclectic little coffee house that when you come in, you feel like you're in someone's living room and you want to sit down and have a cup of coffee. I had a customer come in a week or so ago, and I happened to have had 2 or 3 other people in there.
Right.
And they started talking.
Right.
And he goes, he looks at me, and I'm up at the counter, and he looks at me and he goes, MJ, you didn't tell me you had intellectuals in here. Oh, pinch me, pinch me, pinch me. See if I'm awake, pinch me. And so he was so happy to see people that he could talk to.
Right.
And not just sit down and be alone with
You got Wi-Fi in there, right?
Yes, I have free Wi-Fi.
Now that's great because say what? Hotspot? Yeah, hotspot. Trendy. Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember the story when a woman was it was attempted rape going on at the laundromat. You know, yeah. And MJ she says don't call her a survivor. She's the survivor.
I was managing the laundromat on Fleet, a superwash, and this young man comes in at 10 minutes of 6 in the morning, and he wants to use the restroom, and I tell him that it's for customers only. So he goes in, and I let him go in. So he goes in, and I said, well, I don't let customers use it because usually they mess it up, and I have to use the plunger, blah, blah, blah. So he goes in and takes a while, comes out and says, you know what, I think I need the plunger. And I thought, oh, no. So I said, he said, you want me to help? And I said, no, that's okay. So I go in, and I don't know that he's following me in the bathroom. And I look in the toilet, and the toilet is just fine. Next thing I know, I'm slammed up against the wall, and I'm down on the floor. And he is, it all turns out okay. He,
let that be known.
Yeah. Well, anyway, while we were in there, I'm on the floor, and he gets up to turn the light out, and when he comes back, I kick him with my foot. I kick him across his chin. Didn't faze him. Hey, you know what? I should have aimed lower. Why I didn't aim lower, I don't know. Why I aimed for the head and not the other head, I don't know. But anyway, so that didn't work. So he's now trying to get on top of me, and I'm grabbing his neck, and he grabs my eyes, and he grabs, everything I do isn't working. He says, oh, you're going to like this, and he comes on top of me to, put his mouth on mine. And this is a young white man, not unattractive. And then, so I bite him, and I bite his lip off. So when he was on TV, you could see him with a sore on his mouth, because that was me. I wish I had kept that piece, because the detective tells me we could have used to make a long story short.
Something to get him off of you.
Oh, listen, well, this is the end now. This is what he's talking. He had his head on my shoulder, pushing me down, and trying to, pull the pants down around the big old height in there. And he was having a hard time getting it. Gee, I wonder why. And so anyway, he's now on top of me. I've tried everything that I can, so I look up and I say, okay, I don't know what else to do. My mind is blank. What do you want me to do? So I turn to him, and his ear is right here. And I yell in his ear, what are you doing with an old lady? I am 61 fucking years old. He gets up, and he says, you're right, and he leaves. Wow. If I'd have known, it would have been that easy. No, I swear to God, word for word. Word for word, I swear to God. I have a personal faith that is strong, that is It's just faith that everything is going to turn out okay because I'm his child. There's just no doubt in my mind.
Speaking of
Right.
faith, it was other tribulations that you went through also. You went through with breast cancer.
Yes, I lost one breast. Right. We went in thinking I was going to get a lumpectomy, but they found another lump, so they had to take the whole thing off.
Was that proactive through your family, or?
No, I found it myself. I was lying in bed reading a book, and it was hot August night, and you don't have a whole lot on, and you're hot. And I felt like I was brushing a crumb off my chest, and I thought, what the? And I thought, what was that bump? Oh man! After I checked it out, and I thought, oh, this is not good. So I researched online because I don't have any insurance, and I still don't have any insurance. I'm one of those statistics. And so I went online, and the state of Ohio does offer women free mammograms, and it's under special. And what I did was they ended up putting me, because I qualified, they ended up putting me on a Medicare system specifically for the breast cancer, and it only lasts a few years, 4 years, and then it pays for your cancer medication and all that, and your follow-up, and you get to choose where to go. And I think it's my faith. It gets me through everything. Whenever something, like my mother is always saying, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I say, Mom, we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. It's going to be fine.
Now, that's the attitude to have. Now, aren't you glad to know this person right here? And you can feed off of her attitude. That's what it is, MJ. Now, and
you're all invited in for a cup of coffee.
Now, we want to remind everybody where that is. Is it 3664?
East 65th, right across from St. Stan's Catholic Church.
Make sure you go there, man. Have a cup of coffee.
Yeah, check it out. Check it out. I've got magazines, newspapers, all kinds of goodies.
MJ, Americana, everybody. Playa T, that's me.